So today's chat is going to be kind of like the trusting my gut one, but this one is about saying yes before I'm ready. Um, and I think that's one of the scariest leaps in business is that, you say yes to something and then midair you're trying to figure out what the heck did I just say yes to and how do I do it? What's the next step and all of that stuff. And I think realizing you're not going to have all the steps figured out before you start every project is just such an obvious thing, but I didn't realize that at first. I didn't realize that people did that. People, oh, you mean they say yes to something and they're figuring it out as they go too? They don't know everything and I know nothing. But everybody's doing that. And not only did that realization come to me that, oh, everybody else doesn't know exactly what they're doing all the time either, but another realization was that it was kind of my superpower. I'm really good at figuring things out, and I'm really good at, either figuring it out myself or finding somebody that knows how, again, midair. So I think that's one of the major things. And a few examples of that might be, taking on a website project that, kind of had a lot of moving parts and a lot of different things to go along with it. And I just have to keep reminding myself that I hired the team I hired because I trusted them and because they know what they're doing. So you just have to let them do what they're doing and trust them, and not micromanage them and just give them the baton and let them go with it, I remember also, this is so silly now when you think about it, but I remember one of the very first fears I had starting my business was, what if someone wants to get something printed and I don't know how to do that? I don't know where to go. I didn't have any relationships with printers, and I just didn't know anything about that. And I mean, this is 20 years ago, so that was a big deal because printing was a big part of people's marketing. And I just remember thinking like, oh my gosh, how do I print something? But I figured it out, and I figured out a lot of things along the way. And I think in our industry, especially, I mean, with it being online, everything changes every single day. The way people build websites change, the way people, print things change, brands change, ideas change, trends change, and you just have to roll with it. And I just don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, and I'll figure it out.